أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. So we were on the first ayah of Surah Al-Fatiha, which is Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. So we learned the translation of this ayah. It means all praises and thanks are Allah's, the Lord of Alameen, mankind, jinkind, and all that exists. So this is the translation that when we say Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, we are praising Allah, and in our hearts are thankful to Allah, who is the Rabb of all alam. All alam means mankind, jinn, and all like animals and birds and any creature that Allah has created. So He is the Rabb, and Rabb, we learned that Rabb means owner of something, and the one that's fulfill all needs of the creation, and the one that who provides and nourishes all the creations. So when we say Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, that's what we are saying. Now the word Alhamdulillah, there are few authentic hadiths about the value of this just one word. That in one narration or hadith says that Afdalu Dhikri La ilaha illallah wa Afdalu Du'ai Alhamdulillah. What it says is the best remembrance is La ilaha illallah, and the best supplication is Alhamdulillah. So what does this hadith mean? That when we say La ilaha illallah, that means we are remembering Allah, and this is the best way we could remember Allah. And in La ilaha illallah we are saying Allah is, there are no gods but only Allah. So there's no deity that's you can worship but only Allah. So when we say this is like the best way that Allah likes it when we praise, when we say this La ilaha illallah. So when we are saying these words, this is the best way that we can remember Allah. And when we say Alhamdulillah, so this is like a best supplication. Supplication means dua. Dua means we are kind of connecting to Allah to fulfill all our wishes, or when we get something, then we realize that Allah gave it to us. So this is the best supplication that then we can say Alhamdulillah. And there's another narration about Alhamdulillah. It says Walhamdulillahi tamlaul mizan. That when we say Alhamdulillah, it fills up the scale, the mizan. What is mizan? Mizan is the scale that Allah will use it on the judgment day to measure human beings, all that we have earned by our actions, whatever we did in this world, good or bad. So this is judged in the scale. So when we say Alhamdulillah, it's worth so much that it fills up the scale, and the scale is like our scale, our mizan, our deed, the measurement of our deeds grows in a big way. And then there's another hadith about Alhamdulillah, that inna Allah la yarda anil abdi an ya'kula al-aklata fayahmuduhu alayha aw yashraba al-sharbata fayahmaduhu alayha. Indeed, Allah is pleased with the slave when he eats or drinks something, then praises Allah for this blessing. So These are the benefits of Alhamdulillah. So what we learn from this is mm, that we should remember Allah all the time. And it's the easiest way to remember Allah is say these small du'as like Alhamdulillah, La ilaha illallah, and that brings us close to Allah. So Allah is so merciful that He has given us so many these little things. Inshallah, you will learn more and more. They don't take any of our time. It's just a matter of just split of second. We say Alhamdulillah, and Allah gives us so much reward. And this is His way. This is His mercy, and this is His way that He knows that we do get involved in our lives, and we get very busy with our lives. And sometimes some people, they find it very hard to take extra time to connect with Allah. So Allah has given these small blessings and small gifts for us. So inshallah, anything good happens in your life, or you eat, you drink, or any small thing that you feel that this is a blessing, you just say Alhamdulillah, either by loudly or just in your heart, or just move, not in your heart completely, but just move your lips a little bit. Because when we praise Allah by our tongue, this is what matters. That the feeling should be in heart, but our tongue should move, because this is the proper way of remembering Allah. Because then this is our tongue is also is a witness that we did this praise to Allah. And the more when a person dies, his good deeds, his bad deeds are everything would be presented witnesses. So when sometimes we read tasbih on our fingertips, and we are repeatedly praising Allah like Subhanallah, Walhamdulillah, wa la ilaha illallah, or something like this, and we are counting on our fingers are witnessing this good deed, and they would be presenting their testimony for us, inshallah. So please remember to say Alhamdulillah as many times as you see, because we don't think about it, but actually we have so many blessings from Allah that our functions, our body is functioning the way it's functioning, all our organs are working the way they are working, our eyes, our ear, our brain, everything is gift from Allah, and it's all working to benefit us. And these are the tools that give us the movement of life, and we earn things in this world. So everything, and then there are so many more blessings, alhamdulillah, in our lives if we really focus and think about it. So we should not just ignore these blessings, because this is why we are created, that we use the bounties of Allah, we use all the blessings of Allah, but then we realize in our heart that it's Allah that is giving us. That's all we are required to do, to remember Allah in our lives, and just don't be completely oblivious of these blessings. And then inshallah, whatever we do, we get even we eat because to fulfill our hunger, but we get the reward because we ate the food and we realize that it comes from Allah. And we sleep, we get a good sleep, and then we wake up and we say Alhamdulillah, because we realize that Allah is the one who gives our mind and body rest by this sleep, and sleeping is a big blessing from Allah too. So there are so many blessings in our lives that we cannot. So inshallah, we usually we complain and we feel that we have so much to do. That's why we have no time to do some extra effort to learn Quran. But Allah has made it possible that we do all the regular chores, everything that needed to be done. Because in this world, things don't come without any effort. So, but we can remember Allah for every little thing that we are able to do, and we are doing it, and we are getting it for ourselves and for our families. And inshallah, if we keep this attitude, then Allah will make, with His blessings, Allah will give more barakah in our time, and we will be able to do our regular chores and regular responsibilities and things that we must do or things we like to do, but we will still have time to remember Allah, and this way we earn something for hereafter too. So inshallah, our life, we can think about our future in this world and our future about of the other world, and we here to train our kids and teach them that to remember Allah for each step of the way. And inshallah, this is what is today's lesson. So we'll start next ayah, inshallah.